my channel. My name is Peter Okafor, and as usual I bring you the best real estate investments in the city of Lagos, Nigeria. And today I've decided to bring you to Granville Estate, located just at Eleko Junction. From this estate to Eleko is less than 20 seconds drive. So this estate is still within the city, within the developed part of Ibejulekki, and it is called Granville Estate. Now you might be interested to know that the same company that owns this estate also owns the popular Lekki Aviation Town, and they are also replicating every single development that is in Lekki Aviation Town right here. So the Ibile mortgage system, where they are building houses as bungalows, duplexes and terraces, they are also building it here. And I'm going to be taking you inside shortly to see it. So right here they're selling lands and houses. Now this estate is just facing the Lekki Expressway. Now let me take you to the express. Coming in. So this is the Lekki Expressway, and from here just down a stone throw, let's say 10 to 20 seconds, will just take you to Eleko. Eleko is just right there, and on this side it takes you back to Lekki. This side takes you back to Lekki, takes you to Ajah, takes you to Shango Tedo. So this estate is just very strategic, right? If you want to buy something in Ibejulekki and you don't want to go as far as close to Ekpe, you don't want to get to Eleko, you don't want to get to the new international airport axis because of the noise or interferences, then this is just the best place for you. This place is closer to town than estates along the axis. Now look at what we have here. You can see this whole space in front is going to be landscaped beautifully, just like we have at Lekki Aviation Town. I want to show you this side. You can see here is already done. You can see they've planted trees. Here, this place is already landscaped properly. Okay. And you can see the water fountain just over there. This is the water fountain. So these other sides, of course, they're still going to do the landscaping, and this place will be so beautiful. You've seen what they did with Lekki Aviation Town, and trust me, this place will not be any different. Let me just take you inside. We have security station here 247. I love the layout of this estate. I love the way it's structured, because just look at the main access road right from the gate. Just look at how wide the road is. And I love the fact that they've drawn the drainage. This is the drainage here. And the topography of the land is very okay. It is a tabled land, right? If you look down there, you see the houses coming up here. So those houses are the Ibile mortgage houses. So it means that you can either buy land right here in this estate, or you can buy the houses coming up there. So what we have on ground already, right there, we have the bungalows and the terraces. I'm going to be taking you there for you to see how far they've gone and what is on ground. Now we're still going to have the duplexes and the apartments come up, but right now they've not said the duplexes yet. That's for this particular estate, and they've not said the apartments. What we have on ground are the terraces, the 3-bedroom terraces and the 3-bedroom bungalows. And with an initial deposit of 10 million naira for the 500 square meters, you can key in. With an initial deposit of 7 million naira for the 300 square meters, you can key in. And for the commercial plot, the initial deposit is 15 million naira. Now, the 500 square meters sells for 70 million naira. The 300 square meters sells for 43.5 million naira, while the commercial plot, which is 1,000 square meters, sells for 200 million naira. With a 10 million initial deposit, you can get started for the 500 square meters, and you can spread your payments for up to 12 months. You can pay within 3 months. If you're paying within 3 months, it's interest free. It's classified as outright. If you're paying in 6 months, there's a 5% interest, and if you're paying in 1 year, there's a 10% interest right here. So let me just take you down to where we have the houses just right there. Come, let's go. We are here now, and these are the terraces, right? These are the terrace section. We have this one here. Come with me. So we have a couple of them. You can see them here. You can see the height of the foundation. You can see the height of the foundation. You can see this one too. So this is the stage they are in now. Let me just, let me just take you in. I have to see what's going on here. You can see from this side, you can see other ones here. So there are a couple of 3-bedroom terraces down already. I want you to see. So there'll be a road here, just in front of these 2 sets of terraces. There'll be a road here, this very wide road, just right here. So these are still the terrace section up to this side, and we have the bungalows here now. You can see the bungalows. So you can see the bungalow section here. We see have others at the back. I'm going to show you those ones, but let me take you into one of the bungalows for you to see what has been done. But the same prototype of bungalow they are building here is the same thing they are building in Lekki Aviation Town. Come, let me take you in. So these are the 3-bedroom bungalows we have here, and you can see that those bungalows are, let's say, 80 to 85% done, right? 80 to 85% done. Now this Ibeju-Lekki mortgage, I've talked about it before in my videos. Now Ibeju-Lekki mortgage is a scheme that the company brought about to help everybody own a home, right? So you can now own a house and you can pay for 5 years. Before you can buy a house, it's either you're paying lump sum, you're paying everything at once, or you're paying for 3 months, 6 months. The max is usually for 12 months. But now we've had buyers come to us that they want to pay for 2 years, they want to pay for 3 years, right? And these people have been disenfranchised for so long because there are no long payment plans for houses. So the company has come up with this mortgage system where you can pay monthly, right? You can pay every month. And the most interesting thing is that you can extend your payments now to 5 years, right? And now the trick to it is that when you paid up to 50%, you move into your house. Now, no developer will ever allow you to move into any house that you've not paid completely, right? But they are saying that when you pay up to 30%, you get allocated your house. You'll be shown that, oh, this unit, block A, unit 1, block B, unit 7 is your own. But when you've completed up to 50% of the payment, you can now move in and you can stay in your house and pay off the remaining 50%. Now that is very, 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 very interesting. And with a 10% initial deposit, you can own any of those housing units and you can then spread your payments monthly. Now there are always interest rates associated with every payment plan and every mortgage, but the company is saying that if you're paying for 6 months, it's interest free. Usually other developers classify their outright payment as no interest payments duration as 3 months, but this developer has said for 6 months is interest free, but if you're paying for up to 12 months, it's going to be a 7.5% interest. Now The mortgage plan is structured in such a way that the interest rate per year is on a reducing balance, right? It's on a reducing balance. So the first year is 7.5% interest. The second year is 8% interest. The third year is 8.5% interest. The fourth year is 9% interest, while the fifth year will be 9.9% interest. Now, if you've noticed, for all these interest rates, they are just a single digit interest rate, and no mortgage bank will give you a single digit interest rate in Nigeria except it's the government. So the company has structured this in such a way that you pay a single digit interest rate on an annual reducing balance rate for up to 5 years. Now you can pay for 1 year, you can decide to pay for 2 years, you can pay for 3 years, you can do 4 or 5, or you can even decide to pay for 6 months, or you can pay lump sum. But whichever it is, once you pay 30%, you'll be allocated. Once you pay 50%, you move into your house. Now we're about to see this particular bungalow. It's a 3-bedroom bungalow, and this is how it is. So this is the entrance, right? But you can see that they just fit in this door, so we won't be able to go through this place. Right, so we're going to go and turn. We're going to go through the other side. But this window you're seeing is for the guest room. Here is the this is the main entrance, and this is the living room. So let's go inside. I'm inside right now, and this is the main door where you're supposed to come in. So when you come in, right here leads just to the living room, but by your left leads to the guest room. So this is the living room here, and you can see this. You can see this frame right here. There's going to be glasses in between. You're going to have this glass facade in between. So it means that you're going to have natural lighting. In fact, plenty of natural lighting just right here. And you can see this is the living area. You can see it is very long and wide. So this is the living area just right here. You can set up your dining probably somewhere here. You can set up your dining probably somewhere here, right? And come down. Right here is the kitchen. So at the end is a kitchen. So this is the kitchen here. The kitchen is going to be here. It has this large window, and it has a pantry. This is the pantry here. What's the pantry? Here. You can also put your inverter. You can also make here your inverter house, because you can see this would be the powerhouse too. So it serves as, can serve as the pantry, can serve as your powerhouse. And this is the door here leading outside. Right, so right here you have the masters. This is the masters, and also there's a door here too leading outside. Oh, it's locked. It's locked with the key, so I can't open it right now, but this door takes you to the back of the house. And here, this is the masters here. This is the master's bedroom here. So you can see this is a large window, and here too the same thing. We're going to have glasses in between, so it means plenty of natural lighting just right here. And here we're going to have the closet here. We're going to have the closet here. Right here is the bathroom. I didn't even mention the POP. You can see the POP, everything is all done and they've screwed it already. That's why I said this is almost 80% gone, 80 to 85% gone. And then here, you have one room here. Sorry, this is the second room. The master's is the first room. This is the second room, just right here. You have a window here. This is a window here. You have another window here, and it comes en suite. So of course, this is the toilet and bathroom here. So this is the guest room. Remember I told you that from the entrance, this is the main entrance. The guest room is just by the left. So this is the guest room just right here. You can see it has this large window and it is just facing outside. It has this large window here. It has another window just right here, and it comes en suite too. Here is the bathroom. Oh, I can't open it. This is the bathroom and the toilet here. And I want to show you the guests. This is the guest toilet just by the corner here. So when you have a visitor, this is the toilet they use. This 3-bedroom bungalow sells for 94 million naira, and with a 10% initial deposit, you can get started and you can spread your payment for up to 5 years, while the 3-bedroom terrace duplex sells for 137 million naira. And also with a 10 million initial deposit, you can get started and you can spread your payments for up to 5 years. This estate as a whole has a government allocation as a title, which means that it was bought directly from the government. So your property here is very, very secured. Remember that we have land selling here, and we also have this houses selling right here. The land, the 500 square meter sells for 70 million. The 300 square meter sells for 43.5 million, while the 1,000 square meters commercial plot sells for 200 million. And with a 15 million, 10 million, and 7 million initial deposit, you can get started for any of the units and spread your payments for up to 12 months. My name is Okafor, and I bring you the best real estate investments in the city of Lagos, Nigeria. So please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and turn on the notification bell. And I'll see you in my next video.